Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you in advance for subscribing. So, tonight I will talk about private lien holders. So, if you are selling a vehicle, you're an individual and you are selling to another individual, you do have the option of being listed as a private lien holder. Now, a lot of times people think of lien holders as banks, credit unions, financial institutions, etc. But individuals can also be listed on a title record as a lien holder. So let's say someone is buying a vehicle that you are selling, but they do not have the full amount due in what you are asking for. So they may ask you for a payment plan or some sort of installment agreement. If you are an individual, yes, you can grant them that opportunity and be listed as a lien holder as a result if you want to go that route. Okay, so what will happen is on that title that you have, front or back, depending on your state, there's a section listed on that title as the lien holder. There's a box or open section for that lien to be recorded. So you as the lien holder or the individual, you will put your name and your address and the date of the lien in that lien filing section. The DMV will title that vehicle in the name of the person you sold the vehicle to, but they will record you as the lien holder. Okay? Normally, what happens in this transaction is that the DMV will mail you the title once that transaction has been completed. Now, the other side to this, depending on your state, is that there are certain states that are called non-title holding states. And what this means is even though that title record has been created and there's a lien on that record, they will still give that title to the customer. The good news is that you, the lien holder, you can receive a title and lien receipt. You can receive a memorandum title or a notice of lien filing, which will show that you are, in fact, the lien holder for that vehicle. And this will make it a challenge for that customer to sell that vehicle, even though they have that title, because you're still going to be listed on that title and on the title record as the lien holder. But in any case, you will still be listed as the lien holder and you will have your security interests protected. So if you are thinking about, giving that person the opportunity to pay you monthly payments for that vehicle, this is something you can, in fact, take advantage of. Okay. Now, going further, my recommendation is if you want to be listed as a private lien holder, I encourage you to go to the DMV with the buyer if you are in that state, and if at all possible, go to the DMV with them so that title transaction is done correctly, done properly, and done in a timely manner. Okay, because you do not want that buyer to do anything fraudulent or shady pertaining to that title in the title transaction. That's my recommendation. If you're able to go there, meet them with the paperwork, do that. Okay, if not, you could take a risk that they could do something fraudulent and you may not receive that title in question. Okay, so I just wanted to just give you guys this little tidbit just to let you know that if you're selling a vehicle and that person you're selling the vehicle to, if they're not able to pay you in full, you can, enter into that installment agreement with them. It doesn't have to be anything lengthy or fancy, but to ensure that your security interest is secure and taken care of, you can put yourself on that title as a lien holder. If you need more guidance about becoming a private lien holder for a vehicle that you are selling, feel free to drop me a line below. If you need more insight about, a non-title holding state, maybe you're in such a state, also drop me a comment. Feel free to ask me any questions. Thank you so much for tuning in during this segment. Check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Please click share and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to hear from you soon.